Hi, I'm Greg. I'm an architect and I'm a member of MESS. Creating sustainable futures was part of my job, but now with two small grandchildren around, it's become more of an obsession. In 2015, I went to the Paris Climate Conference with Friends of the Earth. Travelling home, we were studying the supposed agreement. It was really disappointing. Put simply, it said we shall try and limit the increase in global temperature to 1.5 degrees by 2050. But we've all got to go away and make our own decision about how we do that. And we'll meet again in 5 years' time to see how we're going on. Well, here we are. 5 years has become 6 years, and we're meeting in Glasgow to assess where we're up to and where we go from here. But we already know where we're up to because the climate scientists regularly tell us. We're nowhere near achieving the Paris targets, and we now need to achieve them by 2038, not 2050, because in the world of climate change, things move remarkably quickly, and they are doing. So COP26 now will simply be the most important climate conference ever, a sort of last chance saloon for a global agreement to save the planet. And it's the host country's responsibility to take the lead in securing that agreement. And you thought COVID was difficult. Am I optimistic? Probably not. So what would I like to see happen in Glasgow? Well, if I could pick from a long list, I would say, let's have some honest debate about the subject of consumption. Our planet has finite resources, which we continue to plunder with devastating effect. But we're wedded to a global economic system which requires perpetual growth, driven almost entirely by consumer demand. That's to say, by the behaviour of people like you and me. So surely it must be time to slam the brake on this crazy economic model and recognise the insanity of our consumer addiction. We are literally dying of consumption. In which case, why is the silence on this issue so deafening? There's no vaccine against climate change. It threatens our very existence. So where are the health warnings, the public information films, the catchy slogans? Ditch consumerism, take back control, save the planet. Say no to meat and dairy. Bin palm oil, protect our futures. I know I won't ever get a job in marketing, but I hope you get my point. In universities across the world, there are economics students and lecturers who are talking about new economic systems. Systems that can satisfy everyone's needs but not accommodate our greed. So why isn't this the hot topic of conversation ahead of Glasgow? To understand why not, I think you have to look at who would have most to lose if we call time on our mindless consumerism. If we focus on need instead of greed. We all know who the peddlers of dreams are. They dominate every area of the media. They influence our children, and sadly, they influence us. But what's the nature of their influence over governments that they should stand so silently by whilst our planet is being trashed? I think that gets to the heart of the whole climate issue, and I think that's a question that we should be asking of our leaders repeatedly in the run-up to Glasgow. Thank you very much.